Hello. Today I wanted to talk about why it's a good time to sell your home. Some of you may be thinking, no way it's a good time. With the coronavirus, everything going on in the world today. But I gotta tell you, that's not the case. Now there are obviously some reasons that you may not want to sell. And we'll go through those as well. But I wanted to talk a little bit about why it's actually a good time to sell. Let's talk interest rates. Interest rates are at the lowest they've ever been, forecasted to stay that way for the next year. So it gives a lot of people an opportunity to purchase a home at a good rate, and it makes sense for people to start buying. On the other side of that, if you have refinanced and you are just happen to refinance, it may not be the best time. And maybe you've owned that home for 5 or 10 years and you refinance to get a better rate, then absolutely, you're going to have equity in the home. Some of the other reasons that it's a good time is home buying demand is huge right now. There are not enough homes for people to purchase, which puts you as a seller in control of the deal. What that means to you is homes are bringing in 10, 15, 20% over asking price. Are home prices more expensive today? Absolutely. They've raised 20, 30% over the last year. What that means to you, though, is if you are going to make more money, it's going to bring you more offers, and it's going to do a lot for your pocketbook. People are stuck working from home these days. They've either outgrown their current situation, they're at an apartment and they don't have an office, and they're looking to try to get into something that fits for today's lifestyle. With people being stuck working from home, it allows them to have the flexibility of maybe working a little further outside of town. They're not driving into downtown, or they're not driving into the city all the time. So having an option to buy right now is huge for people. What that means for you as a seller is it allows you to pick a price, the best one at the end of the day. As home inventory remains low and buyers continue to come in, it means that the value continues to rise. We're currently seeing homes go on the market, get listed, go active, and in 2-3 days they've had 60, 70, 80 showings and 20, 30, 40 offers sometimes. They're coming in over asking price, they're waiving the appraisal. You may ask, what does that mean? They're coming in knowing that the home isn't going to appraise for the amount that they are offering. That in itself is huge, because that means that they are willing to fork out the extra money to make sure that they get into that home. That means whether it appraises or not, they're willing to come out of pocket to make sure that the bank finances it. In return, that's a stronger deal that at the end of the day is going to close for one less item that could go wrong. Let's talk the economy. It's slowly showing signs of recovery. Even though there's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of fear of what could happen, it's not slowing down the housing market. people, like I said, are stuck working from home these days. What does that do? It causes them to reevaluate their current situation. It causes them to want to get out of renting, get out of their current situation to allow them to have that office space. So if you've thought about selling, you're on the fence on it, and you just have questions on what's next, what do I do, where do I go? Because those are honest questions. When you're looking at selling, you may be asking, well, if houses aren't available, where do I go? Well, that's a benefit of it, is that now that people are working from home, you can get just outside of town. You can use that equity that you're going to get out of the house. Maybe get a bigger home, maybe something on a piece of property. Go 10-15 minutes outside of town to the hill country, or north, east, south, or west, where there are still some homes. But this market has put you in control, and it allows you to make a lot of money. Let's talk about first-time home buyers. Let's say that you are in your first home and you've lived there a year, 2 years, 5 years, and you yourself are ready to upgrade. Maybe you've outgrown it. Maybe you've added a child or two. Maybe it's just not exactly what you want. It is prime time to list that house, make huge equity, and look for that next home that fits your current needs. It's incredible. You know, I don't know that we've ever seen something quite like this for the seller's side of things that allow you to go in, ask a little heavier than you would normally, and not be afraid that you're not going to get it. It's just a great time to be a seller. The last thing I sort of want to talk about is maybe you need to move. Maybe you've lost a job, or your job is relocated to another state, another city. Know that you will make your money on your home. If you've been there a year, you are going to make some great money on your property. It's something that can be scary to a lot of folks. It's nerve-wracking, but I can tell you, give me a call. Let me show you what you can make on it. We'll get you photos done, get you on the market. I'm going to tell you to go take a couple day vacation at a nice hotel. And when you come back after that weekend away, you're going to have so many offers to go through, so many options to look at. And we can pick the best one that makes you the most amount of money and allows you to get on to that next adventure. Give me a call. I'd love to sit down and talk to you, do a Zoom meeting with you, whatever I need to do to show you how much money you can make right now. I would be honored and happy to show you.